there. Good morning and happy Monday to you, my friend. I'm Jeremy. This is Taylor Tips. Welcome back. And if you're joining me for the first time, thanks so much for stopping by and investing a couple of minutes of your day with this short message. This is always a quick tip of encouragement, a message of encouragement to help you grow through the week. So let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. Today's message involves criticism or conversation. Now, listen, I'll share a quick story with you as it relates to my coaching days, but I want you to know first and foremost that the easy thing to do is always to make assumptions and to decide what we think is true about a particular situation or about a particular person, and then begin to complain or criticize based on what we think we know, right? The difficult thing is to have a conversation with someone, to ask appropriate questions, to take time to listen, right? That takes time, energy, and effort to do that, and it takes patience. And so when I think about this, I think about a recent situation that I was in as it relates to coaching. And I'm a good old tough butt when it comes to basketball. I always play good hard-nosed defense. That's the way that I was coached. And I coach and teach good hard-nosed defense. And so in a situation in a game, a player that I was helping coach took a charge on defense. And it just so happens that in that same possession after the charge, someone else ended up, I think, maybe bumping their knee, the offensive player. And so they were on the ground for a couple of seconds. And so I jumped up yelling, "It's about time," right? It's about time we took a charge. However, someone else took what I said out of context, and they made the assumption that I was saying it's about time we injured someone, right? Now listen, I'm a good old tough butt, like I told you. I'm hard-nosed. I play hard. I compete hard. However, I would never, ever condone injuring someone. I would never celebrate someone getting injured. I think that's cowardice. That's cowardly, right? However, instead of having a conversation about that situation, someone immediately went to social media and began to complain about what they had heard someone say on our bench as it relates to thinking that it was an attack on or it was celebrating someone being injured. Nevertheless, that ended up turning into a much messier situation than what it ever had to be, versus if a conversation had taken place to try to understand what was said, how it was said, versus taking someone else's word for it. And so I want to encourage you this week. You know, it's I think it was Stephen Covey that once said in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, seek first to understand, then to be understood. And of course, that relates to listening and to understand where people are coming from so that you can better connect with them. And so I want to encourage you this week, think of a situation, think of a relationship that you're in where maybe you've developed an opinion about something, but if you go have a conversation with that person, you're able to formulate a different opinion and then decide how you feel about them or about the situation based on the facts. You know, in my network marketing business, oftentimes when people take a look at the opportunity, I say, hey, listen, by show of hands, let's be big boys and girls here. By show of hands, how many people can honestly say that you have an opinion? Obviously, everyone has an opinion, right? How many people can honestly say that you've formulated an opinion at some point in time in your life based on incorrect information? Everyone has. So this week, I hope this message, I hope this tip finds you well, serves you well. This week, think of a situation that you're in where it would be more appropriate to go have a conversation to find out more about the situation, gain some intel, versus doing what's easy, which is complaining and criticizing and condemning, all right? So either way, listen, you know what I believe, and I believe that dreams do come true for people just like you, but to dream is to do. That means nothing happens until something moves, and if you're not having fun, you are not doing it right. Stay fresh, stay blessed. Love you guys. Let's grow. We'll see you next time.